Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good time zone. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright. Justice for All. Let's jump in here. Not Justice for All, that was the previous one. Trials and Tribulations. I'm doing well today. I'm mostly enjoying the fact that this morning, at least, it is cooler than it was the past few days because it's been up in the high 30s again. I'm recording this on a Saturday morning, so this video might be a bit late coming out. I don't know. But it has cooled down enough that it's actually comfortable in my room now. I think I overheated so much yesterday that I ended up getting a headache. And then I was meant to have D&D last night, and I just, my headache was so bad I couldn't run it, so I just took some painkillers, got into bed, and then slept for like 11 hours, I think. So yeah, it was well-needed sleep, because I've been struggling to sleep very well in the heat anyway. So I think I was catching up on a bit. That's not going to stop me yawning now, though, because something about starting up Phoenix Wright and then talking a lot. It's just like my brain is like, oh, we should yawn now, even though I haven't been yawning all morning. Anyway, so yeah, this trial is a bit weird so far. I still don't really know what's going on. I don't trust Luke at me at all. If not only for the fact that he's designed like a villain has classically been designed in this series before. He looks a little bit like the Killer from the last case of the previous game. Just design-wise, he looks like they've designed a villain rather than someone like Gumshoe or Edgeworth or even Francisco von Karma or like any of the other attorneys or like supporting characters. Although there was the medium lady, I can't remember what she's called, but Maya's aunt didn't have a particularly villainous design, and I think they were subverting it a bit with Dahlia Hawthorne in the first case as well. Anyway, let's jump back into this. Enough yapping. Another big yawn. So this guy is testifying again. I was almost about to say testimonying again. I was like, no, something's wrong with that sentence. Testifying again. The truth is, I've been Masty Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Masty Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway. I don't remember what voice I did for this guy, so he's getting a different one. You're doing great. I think I vaguely remember, actually. I think it was quite, like, vocal fry-y. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? I think that was it, yeah. But if you make it through this with flying colours, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Masky Mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Yeah, I'm afraid too. But this is going to be the bank card and stuff like that. We'll press on everything. Truth is, I've been Mousty Mask all along. You may think you're the real Mousty Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet. About my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. The way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked again. We'll leave it for now. There's no point in digging through any more of their dirty laundry. Well, why don't you continue with your testimony for now? I mean, you can't prove that I'm not actually Mousty Mask, can you? I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Mousty Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy. Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim, for a change. Come on, Nick, you know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Mousty Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen, after all. You've got no alibi.
I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi.
But I tell you, I was in Lordly Taylor that night. No. It was too vague, even for me. To be more precise, I was down in the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Why was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. But, well, you're right, but... Yeah, you think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi?
It's either going to be the blackmail letter, the wallet, or the card. I'm gonna save, so we don't lose too much health over this. I want to try and present early. I have the evidence, or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie?
Oh, I've never seen you this angry before.
I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry.
Well then, let's see this evidence already. Show to this court evidence that proves where your client was on the night of the crime.
We'll go with the letter first. Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Ah, that's...
Oh, what is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
According to this letter, at 1 o'clock in the morning of the night of the crime, Mr. Ron Delight was ordered to go to the offices of KB Security.
1 o'clock in the morning?
Correct. Which is around the time the security camera photo was taken. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning... Oh, excuse me. So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves that he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Lordly Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
Oh, well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, probably.
And stop drinking that coffee.
Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Mr. Wright, it's true that I received that blackmail letter, but whether or not I actually went there is a whole different story, right? Oh, sorry if I'm sounding dramatic. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. That was brilliant.
Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Grr. This stupid kid.
Now then, let's see your evidence. Demonstrate to this court that Mr. Delight actually went to KB Security that night.
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 AM at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley. Yes, I am serious. Oh, he didn't say it! Damn it! I was hoping for the airplay reference. That'd have been funny. I wouldn't have put it past this game as well. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No. Ha. This is indeed sad. Romanticists are blind to the reality that lies before them. Huh? What does that mean? Why did Mr. Delight drop his wallet at KB Security? What purpose did it serve? Perhaps it was dropped by his wife to create a false alibi for her dear husband instead. Sorry, but Mr. Delight probably dropped it himself when he went to use this. The keycard to KB Security CEO office. CEO's office? What's wrong? No snappy comebacks? The fact is that Mr. Delight entered the CEO's office around 1 o'clock that night. No, 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 no.
Order, order, order! So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense.
Objection!
You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more. Ooh, what are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company, but did you actually investigate this CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
I almost said corroborate. Judge is now uwu. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. We don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify the keycard was used at 1 AM that night. I think it's Mr. Larry Butts. Everyone's favourite.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
You don't remember him, Your Honour?
Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at, say, KB Security that night. Uh-oh. Question at hand is this keycard. Yep, that's the keycard they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analysing this keycard's data. Wow.
Well, Mr. Godot.
The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data here.
So what does it show?
Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. Keycard updated in the court record. Yippee!
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask to Mask in this photo.
Ah, it looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Mask to Mask. Good job, you did it, Nick. This feels like a false victory. Mostly because we haven't found out who's the actual thief yet. And in a weird way this court system works, you need to prove someone else guilty to prove your client innocent. Or not guilty.
Well, that's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief.
What's wrong, Your Honor?
I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight.
Objection. Oh. Says not guilty. And the confetti cannons went off. But also we haven't actually found the culprit.
Court is now adjourned.
I feel like that's not the end of this case. October 13th, 2:24 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4. Nick, you did it. You were right after all. Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy. Oh, Mr. Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Mr. Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick. Oh, pearls. I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself. Did she just slap me? Ouch, she slapped me, yeah. Pearly. This woman is Ms. Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow! A double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We got the sacred urn back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please, you're embarrassing me. We won the case. And why does this guy still look so glum? Oh, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that, and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Trite. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Ah, so it becomes another case. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, but body? So we're going to have to defend Ron Delight I reckon he knew something about the murder. Right? We're going to have to defend Ron Delight against murder charges now. Having just proved that he was actually in KB Security's offices the night of the crime, at the time the crime is suspected to have occurred. And we've just proved Godot's case against him for him in this previous part of the trial, I reckon. That's where I think this is going. The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October the 12th. 1 a.m. on October the 12th? You don't mean... That's right, amigo. At the same time that a cheap little urn was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You've figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Helped me out? What? On October the 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. Well, what are you saying? Imbrued with rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security. I wonder why he had a KB Security keycard. It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way. He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred. No, that's a lie. It can't be true. Oh, but I am the thief, I tell you. Ron Delight, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time you'll be tried for murder. What? This is impossible. I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Triton. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene. It's me. Ah, Ronnie! I can't do the screamy voices very well. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. The heck's going to happen next? There's the to be continued. I'm glad I didn't continue on last time because I would not have been able to keep going for another 20 minutes after where I finished. 20 minutes feels super short for an episode though, so I'll keep going for a bit today. Got the part 3 investigation to do now. October 13th, 3:02 PM, Wright & Co. Law Offices. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. No way, Jose, I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm going to head back to Korean Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No. No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together full of love and happiness. Elsa's so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. Sacred urn given to Pearls. Now remember, no fighting, okay? She really is aboard this Maya Phoenix train. She's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation. I just want to see something, out of curiosity. 26 and 19 is a bit of an age gap. Like, it's all technically above board and stuff. It's... When I was 26, I would not have been interested in a 19-year-old, let's say. It just feels a bit young. Right, let's talk to Maya first. So what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Well, first we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Ms. Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention centre too. You must be relieved we've got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't at me, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. The urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Ami's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still. I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that the urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? Yep, if you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? Yeah. That murder in her village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. It sounds like being the Master of Korean is going to be a heavy responsibility. Okay. Let's move. We have the exhibition hall, the Atme Detective Agency, the detention centre, and Damask's hideout. Let's go to the detention centre first. October 13th, detention centre, visitor's room. I already told you, it's not me. Sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right, that guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick. Okay, so we can't talk here yet. Interesting that we have to go via Wright and Coast Law Offices to get to Atme's Detective Agency. October 13th, Damask's hideout. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya. Mr. Light. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Mr. Light had such a vulnerable side. Is she in here? How old is she? 23. Oh, same age as Ron, to be fair. Atmi's older than Gumshoe? Okay. I thought this guy was like 26-year-old theatre kid at best. Like, fresh out of college. Like, fresh out of some sort of theatre school program. There are lots of young people in this game, Jesus. Like, Phoenix is only, what, 26 as well? I don't remember how old Mia Fey was, and it's not going to tell us now that she's dead, but... Let's have a chat. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. Not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" He would never say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer, but he is still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you that's just a fantasy for him. Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Oh, what? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. Ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Oh, that's actually helped unlock another thing. Okay. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean ace detectives? No, I'm fine with ace detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmi's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real Masty Mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atmi knew more about Masty Mask than anyone else. He mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on the top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Mr. Light, do you know about KB Security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away, by motorcycle that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime, or better yet, how about now? I'll go. No, I'll pass, thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. Mr. Light told us the location of KB Security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. Hang on, we've got one more thing to ask. So was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I was in that situation. Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it, he screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. A high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger, all by himself. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. Sniff, sniff. Ooh, that's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Gulp. She did get taken hostage once before. Okay. I don't think we need to examine stuff right now, because we've already examined most of this, and until we figure out that we need more stuff from here, by having conversations with people, we will leave it for the time being. October 13th, KB Security, CEO's office. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. What has that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe.
Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you.
That's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like...
Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho 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 ho.
Or something to that effect.
Do I really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits. Haha, I get it. Funny joke.
Well, anyway. The point is I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathise when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea that Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Now if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now and we need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal?
He's a big softy at heart. Just finished my tea while it was still a drinkable temperature and not going cold. Okay, I won't cry on you, pal.
The victim's name is Cain Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 o'clock this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October the 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head, probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Masty Mask was stealing the urn, huh? Autopsy report added to the court record. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came.
Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Masty Mask?
He's at the detention centre screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling.
No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me? Ho 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 ho. Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Ho 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 ho.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
Think about it. Atme was always around when the calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Heh, yeah right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was the thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His first heist?
Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one.
A witness?
Here, I saved a newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Newspaper clipping added to the court record. So I reckon... let's check the court record again. That's really hard to make out, but I reckon it's going to be... the... Rhonda Light is that security guard in the first case. Ooh, that prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway.
So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway?
Prosecutor Godot, he's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor.
And it's true, according to records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular.
Oh no, that's not what I meant.
That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. I'm trying to think who it could be. Like who in past games we've slighted. Either that or it's just someone that has a connection to Phoenix's past that we don't yet know about. Anyway, let's do some examining. Wow, look at that huge framed photo. Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. There's a title written at the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Either this guy didn't get out enough or he had really rotten luck with the weather. Maybe if he had lived a little longer he would have seen some better days. That's a millimetre off where I was trying to go for. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Oh my god, Maya, don't just press random buttons.
Hey, cut it out, don't press that.
That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway?
It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel.
Oops, you're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? Shut the fuck up, Maya.
This alarm's connected to basement guard room. It's used to summon security up here.
Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer?
Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way, just so you know.
I think we'd better go and talk to that guard about this emergency buzzer. Emergency buzzer added to the court record. This must be the CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, that looks like a super soft chair. Let me try it out, just for a second. Ooh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey you, whip me up a cup of some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life.
The victim sat in that chair just before he was brutally killed, you know.
Ah! Dang it, Maya. These look like some kind of bookshelf rolling cabinet hybrid. I can't even get in between these two shelves. Don't strain yourself trying, it looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with bunches of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs they were hired to handle. It'd be a good night's reading, if you've got insomnia. I was hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. Why would they have UFOs in the security building? Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Oh. What did you find out, Nick? This file, it's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask Damask. It's filled with info on him. What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Hey Nick, look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Emanon, $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask Damask stole. Then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item. I don't know, that number sounds kind of low to me. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this list. Hell yeah. This rope. You think it fell out of the safe when it was opened? I don't think so. So you mean... Yeah, I think this string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean... the victim... he was killed by being crushed by the safe door? She can't be serious, can she? Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none.
Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in here, it must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Ho, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal.
Yeah, and?
Everyone that knows how to open this safe had airtight alibis, I checked. Everyone except one, that is.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
Former Security Chief Ron Delight.
What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? Right, so he knew how to open the safe, huh?
Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal.
Yeah, that is unfortunate that he would happen to know how to do that. Anything else? I don't think so, by the looks of things. Can we present this list to Gumshoe? So about this.
Huh? What's that?
Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? We copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. He might get mad at us.
So, what are you two whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just my billfold.
That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Now I really want you to show it to me.
Cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. Right in pepperonis, my dude. I don't think there's anything else that we can show to Gumshoe here to get him to talk more.
Oh, we can go to the security guard office though.
Oh, excuse me. So let's head there. And let's save there. And I'm going to finish up here. We'll continue investigating next time and then possibly head back into the trial. But I need to get this uploaded, hopefully in some decent amount of time. I don't know if it'll be quite before the episodes are normally out, but we'll see. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's trying to think through what could have happened. But I don't know yet, so I guess we'll just have to find out in the future. But that'll be it for now. Thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you again in the next one. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.